morning, peeps. Hello. Ooh. All right. What's up, people? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? All right. Hello, everybody. Ooh. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy Friday. This is the Bus Stop Live check-in. There it is. It's your captain speaking, Dr. Turtleboy. Do this every morning ever since October 11th, 2023, when I got jacked up by the popo. In case they try to do it again, I'm gonna get them on tape. It's been a while. I don't anticipate it happening anytime soon, although I do live in constant fear of it. So one of these charges, one day I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be no charges, and I just can't imagine what that feels like. It's so weird. I haven't had that feeling in over 2 years now, of just feeling like, yeah. So 0% chance of me going to jail today. Haven't had that feeling in a long time, and I'm looking forward to it. Normalcy, and someday it'll happen. This can't go. I can't be on bail forever. You know, this nightmare will end for everyone, and we will have sanity once again, and it will all work out. But today is not that day. Today we still the fight continues. The battle goes on, and hopefully you guys enjoyed Sex Cult last night. We had a good laugh, didn't we? We had a good laugh. We watched Brother Counsel's show, which was not a good laugh. It was very good in general. We watched his interview with Gail Sullivan, the attorney there, who spoke highly of this fella. She called me this fella, a townie journalist. I like that one. She called me a townie journalist, which I fully embrace, by the way, because I am a journalist. And, I don't know if townie is the right word, but like it's colloquial. Is that the word? Whatever. Nostalgic. Um, I like it. I like townie journalist. And but she defended everything. She said it perfectly. She's awesome. I liked her a lot. And then we watched Twisted Tragedies on Sex Cult, and boy, did we have a laugh at that. That was so funny. I've never laughed so hard at this chick. She's so retarded. I was kind of anti giving her attention, but she's so funny. Like, and she doesn't realize it. She's like so dumb. And like Broken Baker gets a lot of content out of her. Jenna Altman, I'm like, is that like punching down? Because she's like so retarded, and she's so confident in herself despite being retarded and saying really dumb things constantly, and just being wrong about everything. But she's just so confident in being wrong. I can't stop watching. You know, she's like with the raspy stripper voice and like living in a room with the fishnet. I don't even know what that. It was like a bug net or something like that. It covers a door. Like, what is with that? What's going on there? At least she's out of the migrant hotel now. She was living in a migrant hotel, competing with Haitian illegal immigrants for government resources. So at least she won that fight. I guess she's got an apartment, I guess now, so that's good for her. But still grifting, still doing her thing. Her content is just entirely me. It's an entire channel with that. She gets probably like 100 or 200 followers, people that will listen to her rant. And one of my favorite was the new disc they have on me is he sold out oh yeah, big deal, he sold out the Wilbur. 1,000 people, big deal. She goes, I have more than 1,000 people that are going to watch this video. Yeah, because it's free, and half of them are me. Just people just laughing at her, and it's just it's like, yeah, people paid to see me. That's the difference. Like, and yeah, on my show, I'll get like 100,000 that will listen to a show. I don't know, between 50 and 100. In fairness, So anyway, yeah, yeah. Sue O'Connell's obsessed with this Mass Live News thing because it's a conservative media outlet. It's independent. Sue is like having a boomer breakdown on social media right now, proving the point more and more every day about like, does this person have bylines? She's obsessed with this like Twitter account that publishes like conservative news. I think out of Lexington or something. Like, God forbid there be any competitors to Democratic controlled media, but she's like freaking out about it, And she said something today. She's like, yes, but you. I responded to her tweet. She goes, yes, but you. Like somebody goes, yeah, NBC is owned by some holding company in Delaware or something like that. And she's like, yes, but you know who owns us. It's like, exactly. Imagine bragging about it being in the media and bragging that someone else owns you. Like that to me is like, I respond, I'm like, oh, no, nobody owns me. That's the difference. Like, I am not owned by anybody. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't have to like get anything approved. I don't know what a byline is. I don't care. I don't know what any of that means. These are the things they teach you in journalist school. They like, these are, important things, but like, it's actually not. What's actually important to people, what people want is just the truth. That's all they want. They just want interesting, dynamic reporting that gives them something that they can't find on their own. Like, that's what they want. And that's what I give people. Right. And that's the difference. I'm not taking shots at her specifically. I'm saying the mainstream media, that's the difference between us and them. Like, once in a while, they'll come up with a cool story. Ken Confidential was good they were good during the trial. Like, they had good nightly recap for 30 minutes. It was good. It was good watching. Um, but yeah, with me, I give you new shit every day and you could find shit on Twitter, man, like random Twitter account. Marbury versus Madison. Corey Hopkins breaks more news on the Karen Reed case than anyone right now. She's like a North Carolina attorney, and she just drops receipts constantly and sues and does what she needs to do. She's a real gem here. I mean, that's the impressive part about this movement is how many really smart, interesting people it's picked up, creative people that do cool stuff and are talented and make cool things and do smart things. Like Olivia Lambo, rather than Olivia Nile, is obviously one of them. Corey Hopkins is another. There's so many. So yeah. Anyway, what else is going on? I'm going to my attorney's office this morning, so I just got to stop at my house and grab something and just drive out there about the lawsuit with the lawsuit, the fake victim. We have a surprise play coming up with that. So stay tuned. Because remember, she was not the only person that I'm going to be suing. This is all strategic what we're doing. And we sued her first. Now, there was an unintended consequence of that, which I did not, this was not in the plan. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'm going to sue the fake victim. And then she is going to respond by countersuing not only me, but Robert Cosgrove, and consequently create a conflict in which he must be recused. Like, I never saw that was not my plan at all. I know the trolls and their conspiracy theorists think it is, but that is not my plan at all. It worked out well. I'll give her that, but that just kind of fell in my lap. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I was just wanted my reputation back, and I wanted to send the message that I'm not going to allow people to lie and claim that I raped them. That's just not going to happen. And she's taken down all her posts about it. She doesn't say that anymore. Notice. She's broke. And yeah, I mean, I have no problem pedal to the metal on this one. But at the end of the day, there's also other fish. There's also other fish that need to be fried. And, you know, realistically, I'm going to get $0.00 from her, like nothing. Right. But, we'll see. Maybe she has information. I don't know. But that's the thing about discovery in these lawsuits is you can get all sorts of information from these people that you would not be able to get in a criminal trial, right? Preserve all communications, documents. God knows what she said to people like Jennifer McCabe, to people like maybe not Brian Tully, but Krusty. Who knows? Either way, these people have been defaming me left and right. Okay. And constantly, not just with the grape thing, but with other things they've been defaming me about constantly. And I've been documenting everything. And so I'm looking forward to moving forward with this and getting people, holding people responsible who lie on me. We're just not going to have it anymore. We're not going to have it anymore. So preserve your documents, as they say, preserve your communications. What else is going on? Something else. Hold on. All right. Yeah. So I got an attorney. I'm going to be hiring a new attorney today. I'll announce it probably later. So I have to go to my attorney first in Framingham and have a meeting with him, and then I'm going to be hiring 2 other attorneys today for Atlantic City to deal with that, because I'm not taking this lying down. I'm not like this temporary order, um, which severely limits my rights and is just based on lies. Like we're not allowing it, and like nowhere in the affidavit is the name Paula Keefe mentioned that this plaintiff, right, who contacted me and wanted me to write a story, right, that this person um, will go and I mean, she is an attorney, so I probably should get an attorney too. It's gonna cost me though. Like I was saying on Turtle Club last night, this shit ain't cheap, bro. There's a lot of money I've spent on attorneys constantly to deal with little people like this. Um, and yeah, because Bettero, people are like, oh, is Bettero quitting? The idiots in the comment section the other day were asking about the glare text to me. He's like, if people are saying you're Bettero quit, I'm like, no, because Twisted Tragedies is a moron and said that I did because Bettero's not representing me in the Atlantic City case. He just doesn't have the time. It's like there's only so much. I have him under contract, right, to work the lawsuit against me. The Donna Bisbal thing was extra. That was not part of it, so that was extra. And so now with this other Atlantic City thing, he's like, I just don't have the time or I'm not his only client, obviously. So yeah, he's got that to take care of. Give me 1 second. I just got to grab something in here and then just jump right back in the car. Yeah, I'm not his only client, obviously. So he's going to have other shit. Give me 1 second. All right. This date and this on this date, and then they did this, and then they did this. It's like, because they're going to do the constant. Oh, he's got a mob of people. His minions, as they call him. His minions are gonna. He's not threatening me, but he's using dog whistles, right? Dog whistle is their way of saying, yeah, he's never. That's their admittance that he's never threatened me. Oh, he's saying this, and then his audience hears that, and then they act on it, and he's controlling them because he runs a mindless mob of people who will just do his bidding. It's like, bro, stop it. It's not how freedom works. Sorry. Put this jacket on. 1 sec. All right. I think we're good to go here. All right, we're good to go. Let's go. All right. So, all right, cool.
I hope one of the content creators covers the Young Jerks with Howie last night, so I don't have to go and give him a view. I mean, I didn't see it. You know, uh, here's the thing: Mike Crawford is like the biggest liberal, and that's not like a shot at liberals. I'm just saying that because Howie Carr. You guys hear me? By the way, you guys can hear me, right? Could you guys hear me? Where are you at? Okay, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah. All right, cool. All right. So anyway, it's too hot for a sweatshirt. Go down. All right, garage. Okay, yeah, I didn't watch Mike on Howie Carr last night because our Howie Carr on Mike's show last night. But it's just odd because Mike is a big liberal, and that Howie is as conservative as you get on paper. You know, he's that's his whole brand is like he's a Trump supporter, all that stuff. Like, and Mike is the exact opposite, and so it's just weird. And Jess Machado pointed this out, and he got all butthurt. Mike got all butthurt about it. It's like this dude is the biggest liberal, and he's on there. How is this going to mesh? I've never once watched him on there. I don't know if he must change his political opinion. How can he go on there and be like shit, and then like what's Howie's audience going to think of that? They're not going to like that. Like they're going to be like, that sucks. I'm not listening anymore. Like I have never watched him before, but I assume he's going to have to pretend to be someone he's not. I don't know. But yeah, all I saw was the one clip where Howie was like, Turtleboy broke the story. You know, Howie always gives me my flowers. He always gives me that respect. That's what I like about Howie. And he's right, you know, as far as like did I break the story? Yeah, like the actual story. Like nobody was reporting the actual story. Like it was all out there in court documents and no one was saying it. You know, all I saw was a part about a Google search, a brief blurb about it on like NBC 10. I didn't see nothing from I didn't see anything from whatchamacallit from about the like upstairs, the dog bites. I didn't see anything like that. Like nothing. I didn't see pictures of the autopsy. That wasn't anywhere. Um, yeah, so that's awesome. So he's saying my praises. That's so funny. I don't know how Mike handled that. Obviously, he wasn't trying to hear that on his own show. Poor Howie. Poor Howie. But I've never had Howie on my show because I'm not a guest guy. And Howie's just weird. It would be weird to have Howie as a guest because Howie's the lead guy. You know, it's not the role he was meant to play. Howie's like the guy, and he's a good question asker and all that. Um, but he's not the sidekick. He's not the guest. You know. So I don't know. I didn't watch it. Maybe I'll watch it later. We'll see. Either way, you got to be if you want to be. Mike likes to give me professional advice. So I'll give him some. Right. If you want to be successful in this line of work, Mike, right, you got to be able to carry your own show. You have to be the main attraction. People have to want in. That's the difference between me and you, Mike, is my viewers tune in for me. They just want to hear me talk. They don't care what I talk about the weather, what I ate last night for dinner, whatever. They just want to hear, they just want to hang with me, man, because I make it fun and it's entertaining, it's engaging, right? It's funny. And you're not any, Mike's not, the problem with Mike is he's not any of those things. And so to make up for it, he's got to be like, he's got to have guests that are interesting. And that's obviously Bettero was carried the show obviously throughout the trial. And now he's got to have people like Howie on, like, because that's the guest, you know, as opposed to, you know, just like, have you guys ever heard a funny thing Mike Crawford said or an interest? What's the most interesting line you can because I bet you if I asked you guys right now, give me your top five or top 10 moments in Turtleboy Live history. Like, I bet you all have, like, oh, there was this episode, this happened, or when this guy said this, or when Turtleboy did this impression, or his reaction. You'd be like the ham sandwich thing with Hank. That was a big seller. You know, there's always memorable moments that people can look back to. It's something that like I did. Whereas like with Mike, it's like, what is the most memorable thing you ever remember from his show that Mike said or did? Like what was it? Is there one that stands out? I don't know. I just feel like with good channels and good content creators, there's something about them where you're like, dude, that was the best fucking episode. Remember when this happened? Oh, that was awesome. You know, that was awesome. That was hilarious. So that was wild when this stuff happened. You know, yeah, like the Raggedy Ann doll, Bukaki, um, the call with Jill, absolutely. So anyway, that's that. I just looked out at the chat for 1 second. I saw somebody say, "Why are you so obsessed with Mike?" Oh, I'm not obsessed with him. I just we've been talking about other things. I just like dunking on people who do I consider Mike an enemy now? No, but he is somebody I'm going to crap on and just make fun of a little bit because he deserves it. And you know, that's it. That's just what I do. So he had Howie on last night. That's what people asked about today. So I'm making jokes at him. Earlier, I made jokes about um, Twisted Tragedies. So you could say I'm obsessed with her too, right? Um, but that's all I do is I just you know, I make fun of people. Well, not make fun of, just make fun of for no reason. But like I just give my opinions on stuff, and I'm critical of people who are doing dumb things and things that I could be critical of. Now there's levels of it. Like Mike's not like a bad guy. I don't think Mike's like a bad guy. He's not gonna hurt anyone, or he's harmless. And that's why he's Mike from the Young Jerks. He's harmless, you know. So you know he's not like a threat to anyone. Nobody out there. And that was the funniest part about him talking about like I might be going to jail. I need a good lawyer. It's like yeah, no, you don't. You're definitely not going to jail. Nobody in power is the least bit threatened by you or anything like that. I might go to jail. Like that, I did go to jail, and I think that's the difference between me and him. He's like, yeah, I don't know if I would agree with all. He's so talented. He does this. I wish he would just focus on the journalism and do that. Dude, I'm all set. Okay, I'll I do journalism, but that's part of the brain. Like my supporters, my listeners, my viewers, whatever you call yourselves, my minions, bonding with me, having a good time, you know, laughing every Tuesday, Saturday night, having a good time, laughing. You never know what you're going to get. And maybe you go to sex club too. Maybe you get that too. You know, maybe you want to pay for that. If not, no hard feelings, but you'll have a good time at sex club, I promise you. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I can't read any comments because, like I said, I'm going to visit my lawyer. And we will talk to you guys soon. And let's see, we'll also have a live show on Sunday night this week. So I think that's the next time I'll see you is on. But you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, Freaky Friday, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, peace to you, bum grease.